This joystick came out over a decade ago, but in 2025, people still recommend the Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS X as the starter setup for flight simming. So, is it outdated now, or is it still the best entry-level HOTAS you can buy? I picked this up recently for £59.99, mainly to play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and I was torn between a traditional style yoke and a joystick, but the flexibility of the HOTAS system won me over. You can fly planes and helicopters, of course, and that was a big draw for me. From the moment I unboxed it, I could tell that it punched above its price. It feels solid, surprisingly weighty, and genuinely well built for something that's often called a budget stick. Now, the setup for this system is honestly dead simple. It is literally plug and play. Windows picks it up almost immediately, and in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's the same story. It's already pre-mapped. You've got your throttle, your rudder, your flaps, everything you need is already working and set up. It just works. I haven't had to dive into any software or remap anything manually myself, so it's so easy. Now, one of the biggest strengths here is the layout. You've got a full throttle on the left and of course a joystick on the right. And they can be separated, like I've done it here, so you can sort of place them either side of your keyboard, which is really useful for flight simming. The cable between them is long enough once you realize it is actually wrapped under the base, which is something that I didn't realize straight away, but it is under there. Now, there's also actually an Allen key that's hidden underneath. Now, I've literally just found that, and that is to connect them back together if you do want them together. That's something I didn't realize until literally now as we're recording this, so it's under there. Well, let's get this thing back in. I've literally just had them separate the whole time. I haven't even needed to use the Allen key, but it's good to know. Now, button-wise, it's got 12 programmable buttons. It's got a POV hat on the top of the joystick, and the joystick also twists, which is your rudder, of course, and that's all built into the stick itself. While it's probably not enough for hardcore simmers flying full IFR routes or dogfighting in DCS, for general aviation in Microsoft Flight Simulator like what I do, it's genuinely more than enough. Now, before you go rushing to buy this HOTAS, it is not perfect. Of course, nothing's perfect, but after a month and a half of use, the throttle is starting to feel a little bit loose. Out of the box, it had really nice resistance, and I was like, wow, this is a really nice feeling throttle, but now over time, it started to slide a little bit more easy, and I think potentially a little bit too easily for how it should be. It is also a common issue with this model, and I've seen a lot of people online using elastic bands to try and add resistance back in, and some wacky little setups that they got going on, so it's not ideal, but it's also not a deal breaker, I think, considering the price. The stability on the desk has also been great. I used mine on a mouse mat, which is a little bit more slippery, and it sticks perfectly. Even on a desk like this, it's genuinely not gonna go anywhere. It's got no sliding, it's got no tipping, which is actually something that I have struggled with some previous joysticks that I've had. The adjustable tension dial on the base lets you fine-tune the joystick feel too, which I honestly didn't expect at this sort of price point. In terms of performance, it's made flying more immersive, and if I'm being honest, just more fun. Now, I'm no elite pilot, of course, but it definitely helps me crash less often, even if I have crashed a lot. The HOTAS layout gives you that extra little bit of control and finesse that a mouse and keyboard, or even a controller, really can't replicate. Now, would I recommend it in 2025? This thing came out in 2011, so it's really old, but if you're just getting into flight simming, 100%. This is one of the best starter HOTAS setups that you can get. It's not flashy, obviously, but it works, and it works really well. If you're looking for a more premium feel, more resistance, or a bunch of extra buttons, there are better options, but for beginners or casual simmers, it's kind of the perfect starting point. If this video helped, then of course make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more tech content just like this. Check out this video on the screen for another amazing tech video, and let me know your thoughts on the T.Flight HOTAS X. Is it something you're looking at buying, or maybe you've already had one? Let me know down there below. Of course, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.